Welcome back. So let's keep on talking about Babylon. So what is Babylon? To find Babylon, we need to solve two riddles. The first riddle solves the second one. The first riddle is this. American Standard Version, Book of Revelation, chapter 17, verse 7. And the angel said unto me, Wherefore these two wonder? I will tell thee the mystery of the woman, and of the beast that carries her, which has the 7 heads and the 10 horns. Verse 8. The beast that two saws was and is not, and is about to come up out of the abyss, and to go into perdition. And they shall dwell on the earth, shall wander, they whose name has not been written in the book of life from the foundation of the world. When they behold the beast, how that he was and is not and shall come. Keep in mind that the angel is talking to John around the 1st century AD, referring to Babylon. So this is the meaning. Babylon was a military empire, was a head or kingdom. Now doesn't exist, but is coming back as an economic empire, as the woman. The second riddle gives a more precise time as when Babylon is coming back. American Standard Version, Book of Revelation, chapter 17, verse 9. Here is the mind that has wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains on which the woman sitteth. Verse 10. And they are 7 kings. The 5 are fallen, the one is, the other is not yet come. And when he comes, he must continue a little while. Verse 11. And the beast that was, and is not, is himself also an 8th, and is of the 7, and he goes into perdition. Here is the meaning. The 7 heads, the 7 mountains, and the 7 kings means 7 world military kingdoms. The word mountain in prophecy means kingdom. We can see this when Daniel explained the dream to Nebuchadnezzar, where a stone became a mountain, meaning the kingdom of the saints, after destroying a statue of clay, iron, bronze, silver, and gold. A good sample is when in Jeremiah the Lord compares Babylon to a mountain. American Standard Version, Book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 24. And I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea all their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, says Jehovah. Verse 25. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, says Jehovah, which destroyeth all the earth, and I will stretch out my hand upon thee, and roll thee down from the rocks, and will make thee a burnt mountain. A misleading interpretation about Babylon sitting on 7 hills refers to Rome because it's on 7 literal hills. It is misleading because clearly on the book of Revelation chapter 17 and verse 9 and 10 says that the 7 hills are the 7 heads or 7 kings. The 5 fallen kings are 5 world military kingdoms that had a strong relationship with Israel or Judea. These are Egypt, Assyria, Babylon, Persia, and Greece. Keep in mind, again, that the angel is talking to John about the 1st century AD. The 6th king that is now is Rome, representing Europe. Why Europe? Rome was a world military power that destroyed the temple and put an end to the Judean country. Then the 7th king will come, a world military power stronger than Europe. As Rome defeated Greece, and Greece defeated Persia, and Persia defeated Babylon, and Babylon defeated Assyria, it is expected that the 7th king will defeat Europe. But the Bible doesn't say that. The Bible doesn't say if the 7th king or head will support or dismiss Jewish as the people of God, which has been an identifying point of reference. It is safe to say that the seventh head will strongly support or reject Christianity. If the idea that the seventh king might be United States of America crossed your mind, because United States is a world military power and is a supporter of Israel, then wait for me to make a video about this mysterious king. All I can say now is that the seventh king is made of two countries. Finally, we got to the eighth king. This is Babylon. How do we know it's Babylon? Because in Revelation 17 verse 11 is calling Babylon beast, which was, it is not, but it will be as the eighth king. American Standard Version, Book of Revelation, chapter 17 verse 11. And the beast that was and is not is himself also an eighth, and is of the seven, and he goes into perdition. Another way to know that Babylon is the eighth king, if you look at the symbol of the beast and count the seven heads or seven kings, and then you count the woman riding the beast as the eighth king. American Standard Version, Book of Revelation, chapter 17, verse 7. And the angel said unto me, Wherefore these two wonder? I will tell thee the mystery of the woman, and of the beast that carries her, which has the seven heads and the 10 horns. Babylon is different than the other kings. It is not longer a world military power, but it's going to kill people all over the world. It's going to be a World Trade Center. It's going to kill the people of God. Now we are ready to understand what the prophecy tells about this new Babylon. The following interpretation pivots about translating Daniel 11 verse 6 as end times. American Standard Version, Book of Daniel, chapter 11, verse 6. And at the end of years. It seems that the rise of Babylon is the consequence of a tragedy. A Muslim prisoner is assassinated in Europe. American Standard Version, Book of Daniel, chapter 11, verse 6. And at the end of years they shall join themselves together, and the daughter of the king of the south shall come to the king of the north to make an agreement. But she shall not retain the strength of her arm, neither shall he stand nor his arm, but she shall be given up. And they that brought her, and he that begot her, and he that strengthened her in those times. Here, king of the south refers to the Muslims, and king of the north refers to Europe. Now, a relative of the princess takes revenge by invading Europe. American Standard Version, Book of Daniel, chapter 11, verse 7. But out of the shoot from her roots shall one stand up in his place, who shall come unto the army, and shall enter into the fortress of the king of the north, and shall deal against them, and shall prevail. Here, shoot from her roots means relative. This relative of the princess is in the book of Revelation, chapter 9, and is called Fallen Star. His name in Hebrew is Abaddon, and his name in Greek is Apollyon, meaning destroyer. They will not kill people, but the invasion will last 5 months. All this is in the first woe, or horror. This is the angel that blew the fifth trumpet. American Standard Version, Book of Revelation, chapter 9, verse 1. And the fifth angel sounded, and I saw a star from heaven fallen unto the earth, and there was given to him the key of the pit of the abyss. Verse 5. And it was given them that they should not kill them, but that they should be tormented 5 months, and their torment was as the torment of a scorpion, when it strikes a man. Verse 11. They have over them as king the angel of the abyss. His name in Hebrew is Abaddon, and in the Greek tongue he has the name Apollyon. Verse 12. The first woe is past. Behold, there come yet two woes hereafter. The European royalty will escape to a country where it is forbidden to kings to reign, probably because it's democratic. This explains the purple red dress. They all meet in a city. This gives that city a tremendous political and economical status. So, by achieving autonomy or semi autonomy, Babylon is born. Another consequence of the attack is the fall of the Catholic Church. Apollyon steals the treasure of the Catholic Church. American Standard Version, Book of Daniel, chapter 11, verse 8. And also their gods, with their molten image and with their godly vessels of silver and gold, shall he carry captive into Egypt, and he shall refrain some years from the king of the north. Now, a new institution or country will rise. Some years later, the Antichrist is the new king of the north, and he chooses the beast as the god commander of his military forces. The beast and 10 European countries will attack and totally destroy Babylon. American Standard Version, Book of Revelation, chapter 17, verse 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest, and the beast, this shall hate the harlot, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and shall burn her utterly with fire. This attack is also in the book of Daniel. American Standard Version, Book of Daniel, chapter 11, verse 24. In time of security shall he come even upon the fattest place of the province, and he shall do that which his father had not done, nor his father's fathers. He shall scatter among them prey and spoil and sustenance. He shall divide his devices against the strongholds, even for a time. In time of security, this means that it's going to be a surprise attack. And he shall do what his fathers have not done, nor his father's fathers. The Antichrist is going to attack a country that had not been attacked before by this European alliance. Fattest places of the province, this is a rich place, which agree about Babylon. Here is a key revelation. It doesn't say city, but province. This means that the attack is not going to be on the city of Babylon alone, but the surrounding countries. In the book of Daniel, you won't find the 7th king and the 8 kings from the book of Revelation riddle. The reason is that the 8th king or Babylon is obliterated by the beast and the 10 European countries, and the 7th king or head is defeated but not destroyed. How do we know? Because 5 kings or heads are no more, and only 2 heads are left, and one has a mortal wound but survived. American Standard Version, Book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 3. And I saw one of his heads as though it had been smitten unto death, and his death stroke was healed, and the whole earth wondered after the beast. When does this event happen? At the beginning of the reign of the Antichrist. He declares war on both the 8th king, Babylon, and the 7th king at the same time. This is the meaning of Daniel chapter 11, verse 24. The way Babylon is destroyed is interesting. Babylon is going to be annihilated almost instantly. American Standard Version, Book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 21. And a strong angel took up a stone, as it were a great millstone, and cast it unto the sea, saying, Thus with a mighty fall shall Babylon, the great city, be cast down, and shall be found no more at all. Babylon is going to be ruined with fire. American Standard Version, Book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 8. Therefore in one day shall her plagues come, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord God who judged her. This is evidence that Babylon is going to be destroyed with atomic bombs. Also, this explains why the kings of the world will not help her, because they are afraid of the radioactive contamination. American Standard Version, Book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 9. And the kings of the earth, who committed fornication and lived wantonly with her, shall weep and wail over her when they look upon the smoke and her burning. Verse 10, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Woe, woe, the great city Babylon, the strong city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. It's going to be 2 atomic bombs because she knows the truth. She knows right from wrong, but she will choose wrong. To pay double is the punishment for those who know right but do wrong. American Standard Version, Book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 6. Render unto her even as she rendereth, and double unto her the double according to her works. In the cup which she mingle unto her double. A good sample of paying double to a city because of sin is Jerusalem. They knew right but did wrong. American Standard Version, Book of Isaiah, chapter 40, verse 2. Speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem, and cry unto her that her warfare is accomplished, that her iniquity is pardoned, that she has received of Jehovah hand double for all her sins. The biblical evidence of the existence of the USA keeps on popping. An attack to Babylon is an attack to capitalism, because the United States of America is the champion of capitalism. The beast and the 10 European countries know this will be a direct confrontation with America. The beast will decide to a surprise attack to Babylon and America simultaneously. This is the meaning of the verse of Daniel, chapter 11, verse 24. American Standard Version, Book of Daniel, chapter 11, verse 24. In time of security shall he come even upon the fattest places of the province. And he shall do that which his father have not done, nor his father's fathers, and so on. This implies that Babylon is in or next to America, but there is not a city that meets all the requirements nowadays. A clue about her location is that it is in the desert. American Standard Version, Book of Revelation, chapter 17, verse 3. And he carried me away in the spirit unto a wilderness, and I saw a woman sitting upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. The meaning of this is that Babylon is isolated by a desert or water, like a peninsula, or tundra, or mountains, or some kind of wasteland, but has access to the sea. This is the end of free market. This is the end of capitalism. The world market is in chaos. American Standard Version, Book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 11. And the merchants of the earth weep and mourn over her, for no man buys their merchandise anymore. A new world order is necessary. An artificial intelligence called Image of the Beast solved the crisis with a new economic system called 666, implemented by the Antichrist. So the Antichrist will appease the world market by doing an agreement that will last 7 years. American Standard Version, Book of Daniel, chapter 9, verse 27. And he shall make a firm covenant with many for 1 week, and in the midst of the week he shall cause the sacrifice and the oblation to cease. 1 week is 7 days, referring 7 years, so the covenant will last 7 years. Thank you, and until next.